Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back once again to another group new to me. And this is actually a fairly new group as well. They debuted just this year, in the year of 2026. And I have been recommended this group a lot. But I was I don't really know what I was waiting for. I don't remember if I was waiting for the ages of the members to be released, or if that was someone else, or if I was just waiting because I have a lot of recommendations. I don't really know. But we're here now. They just debuted January, and the lead singer of this group is Xion, who is from Dreamcatcher. So that's another reason why I was recommended this group a lot, because they're a band, but also because Xion is the lead singer, which is very exciting. So we are, of course, going to get into the profiles, and then we're going to listen to only one song, Peace. I'm sure I don't remember. I'm gonna look through the recommendations that I've gotten, but I just filmed a different video and it took way longer than I expected. And so I was going to look up more songs from them, like the full album or whatever, but I can't right now. Okay, so just let me know down in the comments which specific songs you would like me to check out, or if it's just like the album or whatever. So let us see all who recommended this group. So we had Sana Core or Sana Core, I don't know, I apologize, who recommended this. Then we also had David, I'm assuming it's pronounced Winehall, mentioned them. And then we had Mr. Jackpots 1326. We had Arvo R. We had Chicken Noodle 190. And then Majin Zane mentioned CHROCKTIKAL as well. Also, I'm assuming that's how this band is pronounced, CHROCKTIKAL. So just let me know. But anyway. So thank you to everyone who recommended them. I have had a lot of I think I've had more recommendations for this group than literally any other group ever. So yeah, I'm very excited to get into this because it's been a long time coming. This is part 1 of this week's Random K-Pop Wednesday. Part 2 will be some more Red Velvet content. I have finally checked out Red Velvet after a very long time. If you want to go see that, stick around for about an hour and you can go find that. And then part 3 will be some more X-Love content. I did the business recording behind. Finally, we got back to another recording behind, so you can stick around for those if you would like. But for now, we are getting into the member profiles first, and then we're going to get into their song Peace, which I'm assuming is just the title track from their album. Now, I have been having some issues with lag, so I deeply apologize if we have any issues. It's been one of those days. I do not have any coffee. I had a vanilla latte earlier, but I watched a very long video, so it's all gone. And for today, I'm wearing this color. It's not really a color, it's more of just like a clear with some like shimmer and glitter in it. It's called Glazed Donut from LA Colors. Very cute. Very nice, and it smells good. We're gonna get into this. I'm very excited. Let's go. So, 4-member South Korean co-ed band. Of course, it's under the Dreamcatcher company. We have Xion, Wonsok, Junyoung, and Gwanu. They debuted full-length album We Break, You Awake. Very interesting. Okay, so it says a combination of the words chrome, rock, and kal. So is it pronounced CHROCKTIKAL or CHROCKTIKAL? Let me know. Because if it's combining chrome, that's obviously like, you know, so CHROCKTIKAL, let me know. No fandom name yet. Okay, of course we have Xion. I already know all about Xion, but we're still going to read this just in case there's anything new in here. She's the producer and the vocalist. She's 95. She's Korean. She was born in Daegu. She was the 4th and last member to be introduced. Very interesting. She has an older sister. Oh my gosh, her role model is Hyolyn. She's debuted as a soloist. I probably knew that already. If she could switch instruments, she would pick the guitar. That is so cute. She listens to the lyrics more over melody. Interesting. Now we have Wonsok. He's the producer and guitarist, born 1999, Korean. 3rd member to be introduced. Playing games and listening to music. Love. He liked RPGs. I'm not a huge fan of RPGs. I should say the typical like Japanese style RPG. But I'm just not good at games. He joined a school band club and began playing the guitar. That's cool. His inspiration comes from everyday life. Cute. Gets tired easily. Girl, same. His routine before starting his performance is to tap the guitar to check because he had an incident where his guitar didn't make a sound. Yeah. If he could switch instruments, he would pick the drums because he's curious about them. He listens to the melody over the lyrics, of course. On days off, he tries to catch up on sleep. Cute. His date of birth has not been publicly revealed, but two of the members call him Hyung, so he's presumably older. But I think his birthday has been revealed now, unless this is sort of just like a placeholder. He's cute. Next we have Junyoung, bassist, 2000, same, Korean. He's an introvert, but we do not know the rest. I don't really care about the rest, but I'm an introvert too. He has an older sister and a younger brother. Introvert, yep. He was the first member to be introduced. He can play bass, violin, and the clarinet. Girl, I used to play clarinet in band. Oh my goodness. Wow, he's got a lot of hobbies. Reading, listening to music, hiking, driving, watching movies, camping, swimming, and watching YouTube. On his days off, he either picks something to do from his hobbies, or he does nothing. Bread and pizza. Oh, girl. I love bread and pizza. He dislikes pineapples and doesn't eat them due to a bad memory he has with them. That is so funny because I'm kind of the same with tea. I think I've told this story before, like very long time ago. I was traumatized by tea. And by tea, I mean the American Southern style black tea, not like green tea or chamomile tea. Chamomile? I don't know how to pronounce it. I was like 5 years old and my sister pranked me. Okay, we were moving house and she was like, it was a long day and she was like, there's soda in the kitchen. You can get a sip. It was in like a fast food restaurant cup, so I didn't see what was inside of it and I just kind of believed her. And I took a sip and it wasn't soda. It was tea and I cried. Ever since then, never again. Anyway, he has a habit of looking at menus at restaurants for a long time. Honestly, same, because I'm stressed and overwhelmed by multiple choices. Been around music and instruments since he was young. He began playing violin when he was about 4. In elementary school, he played the clarinet. He played bass in middle school. If he were to switch instruments, he would also pick the drums. Everyone would pick drums. He pays attention more to melody over lyrics, but he's trying to focus on lyrics. He was nervous and excited for his debut. Right before he performs, he has some caffeine, girl. Okay, and then we have Won Woo, drummer and Magne, 2022, 2002, Korean, second member to be introduced. He did classical music when he was younger. He played the percussion, pays more attention to the lyrics. That's kind of funny considering he's the drummer. He likes the snare. That's so funny. Yeah, if he could switch instruments, he would pick vocals. Maybe he can sing a bit. He can train his voice and give him a couple lines. He first wanted to switch to playing the guitar, but for him, seeing vocals looked cool. He likes watching dramas, watching movies, cooking for himself, and going to good restaurants alone. He likes to do things on his own. He's probably an introvert then. Yeah, introvert. On his days off, he binge watches dramas or movies. He likes to play League of Legends. Ugh. Can't relate. He likes puppies and foxes. He dislikes ghosts, zombies, and insects. Well, I don't really like zombies that much. I don't really kind of feel too much about it. But insects I hate, and I kind of like ghosts. We have ghosts in this house, so I kind of have to say that, or else they'll hurt me. I'm just kidding. They're very docile ghosts. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so that's about it. So we only have 4 members. Yeah, I'm excited to kind of see what type of music that they're gonna do. Is it gonna be more sort of like a softer rock like Day 6, or I just checked out N Flying, or is it gonna be a harder rock like Extraordinary Heroes or Rolling Courts? I'm very curious. So we're gonna get to Just Peace for this one. I know that's probably disappointing, but please let me know specifically what songs you guys want me to check out. I just don't have time to be checking out a whole bunch of songs. And I know that they released full album. Sorry, I dropped my... Well, now where did it go? What is happening? I was confused because I didn't hear it hit the floor. But it landed on my rug. Okay, anyway. What was I saying? I don't have time right now. So just let me know specific songs. And it's a full album, so I want you guys to kind of choose what you think I should listen to first. All right, and here we go. CHROCKTIKAL Peace music video. Let's go. I'm excited. I've been getting more into K-bands recently, so here we go. Okay. We're starting hard. Ooh, boots. You're so beautiful. Okay. We got hard rock here. some more gritty rock. Them guitars, and the singular guitar. And the bass too. Ugh. Okay. I like her voice with the hard rock band sound. Okay. I also checked out the Japanese band Mrs. Green Apple if you are interested in that too. It's on my channel. I mean, honestly, if I was a drummer and I heard Shion's vocals, I would also want to be a vocalist, okay? Because she's incredible. Okay, guitar moment. God, so cool. Another guitar moment. I also heard that they're already on tour, so good for them.
Well done. With a kiss to shut you up.
Okay. Okay, girl. Oh my, relax. Didn't ask. Thank you. If I had a voice like her, I'd never shut up. I'm saying. But yeah, so that was the title track for their first album. Like I said, I know it's a full album. I don't know exactly how many songs are on, because I think full albums can be like, what, like 9+ songs? Okay, 11 songs. So obviously it would have to be in several parts. Like I cannot do all of them at once. But let me know which ones you specifically want. This is really fun. It is nice to see another Korean rock band that's more towards the harder side of rock rather than a sort of more softer, poppier type of rock. There's nothing wrong with that, but I prefer much harder rock. So this was really fun, and I'm very excited to hear more from them and to see kind of where they go. So yeah, that'll be pretty much it for this video. A bit of a shorter one. Checked out their profiles and the music video. Next time we'll get into some more. Thank you all so much for watching. My mouth whistled again. I've been whistling a lot these days. If you'd like to go watch another video, you can click on that one right there. You don't have to, but it's there if you want it. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.